My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
Electoral Commission for and the omo release statement. Assembly nyina say Dubik Mahama onum jot se kusie. Sakwa no. Won so onum oni bedi etu ni gabi moto onum jot. Omunum jot se kusie. Dubik Mahama. Now, Jane Mensah say onye forensic audit bia ni nyina no. Asem tintin nyama metwa so ma ho. Yete Ghana ha, ye wa hemfo akese wa ha. Ye wa asofo akese wa ha. Ahemfo ba ba akumienu miense bi pe na akasa. Afa forensic auditor I was here. Now I want to ask you a simple question. Before I go on, you see, Jane Mensah say Ekufuado catch and so on can say onye forensic audit bia. No need for forensic audit. Laid down processes not exhausted. Or say forensic audit na ono agya tum say edwuma di omudi no na enho atochema no or say audit no onye. Or say omankasa e was structures wo easier omode be yes edwuma no enti sa forensic auditor pe say eye the independent auditors eba na nyina ehwem no or say onye. Jane Mensah say no. Me ka kire mo say there is no way a Jane Mensah be sa audit no. Or yeah, Ekufuado's presidency will be illegitimate. But catch them. Man can jam. Me say sa maami we. Oni boss on sorry. The day a omobe open self up for forensic audit wa Ghana no. Na do dan Ekufuado's 2020 elections yebehu say Ekufuado onye legitimate president. Secondly, say oye this forensic auditor, the Supreme Court will be rendered useless. Because every document bia from 2020 to 2023, yele koto about from 2020 no, they know say it is bloated. They know. It is not say ebia omo person be yo. Omo nim say omo try sa de na. Ade ponche Ekufuado ye betu Ekufuado. And this same woman who was calling for audit in 2015, no, today she says no. Makachiremu. We as Ghanaians, we need to press this easy. Okay? We need to press their balls. Oyo Banti, we need to stick there and make sure say the right thing is done. Me say, easy. We need to press his balls. But we need to wipe it and make sure say what we want, no, it has been done. Because Jane Mensah she is working for Ekufuado. She is doing everything to protect Ekufuado's illegitimate presidency. She is doing everything possible to protect judges who knew the right thing but did the wrong thing when electoral results in Ekopie court. No. So she is not just sitting there and protecting Odinejumou. She is also protecting the presidency. Timakachi will say, "Sa forensic audit the day of a criminal, Ekufuado will not be president again." So Ekufuado has warned her never to try and open that book because we are so simple. But there's something I want to ask before I move forward. Yeah, Mr. We have it. There's something I want to put forward. Today, Alan Kojo, the leader and founder of the Movement for Change, M4C, and presidential hopeful of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, has joined force with the opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, and other civil society organizations to back calls for Ghana's electoral management body, the Electoral Commission, to conduct a forensic audit of the 2024 voter register. Yes, Alan Kojo Alan M4C joins calls for EC to conduct a forensic audit of 2024 voter register. Alan Kojo Oba Bontene also support NDC for any CSO so mo nyina ka say sa register we enye credible mo ma yenye forensic audit ye nyina ye ma international the independent auditing firm embra na ye nyina fe ni hwem na ye make sure say e clean ansa ne akọ. Alan Kojo Oka omo a ye koto omo so aba akoyi omo president. Now hade one list we wa no 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 omo nyina per president edi. John Mahama number 8, Alan Chamantida number 13. These so far are the two politicians almost say we just want to see how transparent the EC is. We want a free, fair elections. Moma yang yeden, yembiem na yeden ye audit. All these people contesting, so far, me have not heard anybody. Mentis omu bimpa kase. We need a forensic audit on the register. None of them. Do you think the rest they care about you? They don't care about free and fair elections. And because as far as I know, omo amate se omo kase yenye auditing of the register Alan Chemantin and John Mahama from Bawumia to Kwadonko to the rest of these hypocrites obian to me, because if all these guys had come together to say we need an audit of the register, then are easy because they are the ones people are going to vote for, and they say we want the register to be audited. EC will have no option than to agree and make it work. But you see, I keep telling you, say there are people in this race. They are not in the race for you. They are not in the race because of Ghana. They are in the race because of their selfish interest to make money out of you. Into Muamudi APC, Mumusa Yariga say, why is he not stepping out to tell the EC to do a forensic audit? Why is he not talking about it? Muamudi Chabosmechi, why is he not coming out to say he wants an audit to be conducted on the register? Muamudi Ekwedonkwechi, Muamudi Kofi Paluka Champagne, Kofi Kuranti, why are they all not coming out? Releasing statement that we want this to be done, because majority of them don't want a credible election. Majority of them are there for the money. You expect somebody to speak, to say, okay, we should all come together as political parties on the ballot box and write one statement and say, Ebia John Mahama or Yededo, Ebia NDC for Yedede, let us test, let us clean the register. Yenina Yenshe, Yewia, Nasa John Mahama Luzia, he knows say he has lost. Why do you think they are not doing it? Because some of them, majority of them there, they are not there because of you. They are not there because of the elections. They went there to take money. Kofi Palu your business, Ayariga your business, Ekwadonko your business, Gumu your business, Chadere Kwasiampe Yono Jimmy. Omo Kenya your business. They don't care. Say in Tokobesi or Ghana, they don't care. Abana Yekoto. So what is so bad? What is wrong if somebody asks, say, because of this and this and this and that, and you the EC, you have admitted, say it is true. These things happen. Why is it so difficult for you to open the register for a forensic audit to be done? Why do you think, say, all these candidates, they are not worried? Only Alan Chemantin and John Mahama are worried. Why? The rest of the candidates are all candidates who don't care about how the election will go. Time at NDC court 2020. Did you see any of these political parties or independent candidates come out to say that, no, I'm also going to file a case? No. 99% of Omomo, they all supported the NPP. Say NPP, there are some of them here, Yoma Ba Edema NPP, they didn't talk. They are here. That is the issue. NDC is not asking too much, and NDC are not being speculative. NDC came with their facts. They came with things they have seen with evidence. So no fool can say Argentina political parties, when they are in opposition, they blame the EC. The NDC are not blaming the EC because of nothing. The NDC have made their case, and the EC about Bontana because it is true. So why are you not allowing everybody to come and look at what you are doing? NDC and MPP Nkwasi Adibia, Samia Ukumujina said the youth should come out and kill people and destroy this nation. Samia Ukumujina TV Suka said the youth should come out and kill Ghanaians. The youth to come out and destroy the nation. Where any that kind of allegation? The NDC came out with facts. Emma EC has admitted that it is true. So why is the EC not agreeing? Say yenina yambra ni emehwem na momienko tie EC no and omo release statement tin. Let's take our time, break the statement down na Ghana for hu krono aje Mensah bo he we are not supposed to allow this election to go on without auditing the register. NPP for, let me tell you, they know say election is going to be rigged. Napo Bawumia omni message omo ejimi. The NPP is not attractive to any rational Ghanaian. Omo the NPP chinyo omo ejimi. They know the truth is out of sheer stupidity, tribalism, and of the NPP. They know say NPP na say kruno. Baumia na onam Ghana nante kan kwachasem. He knows senka Ghana na ne shopper ankwa Jeffrey nipa nsem. Baumia onim. Nanka this way ya govern Ghana ka Baumia mo opposition anka de na kobeka. Sibia ya govern Ghana sisi an ka Baumia your opposition leader anka de na kobeka. So he should tell you say the guy he's a hypocrite. He knows he's a munafiki. He eats pork. So he's not truthful. He's a liar. Baumia is a typical munafiki. He is an imposter. He's not a Muslim or you preko or num wine or num wine with ye. They don't respect Muslims. Napo ya Jimmy. Napo nim nyansa ya de kasa. Or don't a tribe na did the chabedro where Jimmy on to me problem a woman napo to me solve it. The problem we are in today. Napo need the brains to solve the problem we are in today. Baumia is a liar. He has no idea about governance. Now, Mumianko tie EC. Eye omo press release in there. Yeni animi bi o mante. Yen kan brofo ni ndwedwam no monte ase. All right. So, we are about to read EC omo press statement, then we take it from there.
It's a great time for Ghanaian women. The nation builder John Mahama and Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman will establish the first ever Women's Development Bank in Ghana. A special bank run by women, only women, to serve only women. Yes, the Women's Development Bank will support women's businesses by offering loans at a very low interest rate and on very flexible terms to empower women throughout Ghana. From hairdressers, market women, female graduates who want to go into business, online businesses owned by women, traders, dressmakers, caterers, food vendors, street hawkers, women in the corporate world, women in agribusiness, to other women-led and women-owned businesses in all fields. No one will be left out. With Mahama and Nana Jane at the helm, Ghanaian women shall surely rise. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
It's exactly 7:09 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 11:09 in Ghana. Thank you very much for staying. Now, Mama Yen kan EC statement no modi abano. Na Ghana fo nyina enti de omo kana se. Ehona obohu said there's a problem. O se nyina ye de ya no etum na EC ne ye audit no ansa na yakwanim. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC say omo hia audit. Alan Chairman of the movement of change. Almost said the almost say omuhia audit registered him. Adenti some other CSOs nipa titiri bebre organa ahemfo bi akasa say register no ye audit a enkuo bia. Isiri say onye Mensah say onye 2015 na Mensah ka kire EC ni ana wo ho Charlotte say Oma yenye audit registered him. And before we catch the Ghana for say onye yetete ekrobia mu anka say twini mu but bibi nti na sofo preach you asori dem na so baba na hemu a oyi nani to nchen na okanya mesam moma yenko kan omu statement no na menjudwam na Ghana fo hu senia EC no ebu ye kwasea senia Mensah hu ye say ye ne asini yenu senia bossman asare modwen say ye nkwaseafo ometuma wi abanim dia maba wo mia moma yenko na yenko dwudwam. Now, this is a statement from the Electoral Commission. Ye part bi akan bebe hia no akan a kyerɛw sɛ ne be ya ubehu atra omudi so amefo muntie me very important sɛ Ghana fo nyina behu no korɛ no saa de we untan hu bi hanko ana hu a ye fa nwoma no ne adwudwam ne ama Ghana fo nyina ehu de ɛkɔ. Now already page 3 almost say that's we good say it is important to note that the Commission, in cleaning the PVR, employed a rigorous, I don't know if this part of it, 4-pronged approach as follows. Okay. Sorry. So point 1, almost say, is nyoma be enan bi na sebio omo den edi omudwuma no omugina so sa nyoma 9 enie. Voters to our exhibition centers and via our electronic media who detected errors with their details had them corrected. Say voters are call exhibition area who say sebio information problem woman say sa time of voters no exhibition center officers no corrected problem ni nyina when a Mensah agent so catch them say enya de obey audit no. Or the time na voters no call omo exhibition centers echo check time ye exhibition no echo check omo din say wo no. Or say oh omo officers no more omo correct obia voters ni bi oba omo so omo din asesa no ye de akwa ha me din spelling ye. Or say the officers no correct mistakes ni nyina. Point 2. Exhibition officers in all our 40,000 plus exhibition centers scrutinized the register and reported discrepancies for correction. Or see, a year 40,000 a year exhibition centers a Ghana no. They see and say a year on the officers and no to make sure say a year obia oba hobia beka say our problem e won di ho information we registered him any sebio nyoma e fa ho e wo no o almost solve that problem ni nyina problem bi ensi to me solve obia problem inti Mensah catch am say or person catch them say on any officers no 40,000 polling stations so said yeah sa exhibition no problem bi amba obi obey report bi no almost solve the report no ana problem na nipa wo. Point 3. District electoral officers relied on the register viewer to scrutinize the register and correct discrepancies. Say district electoral officers no rely will be a friend voter register viewer and di gina so making sure say obi ni wa sebio exhibition wie no na owo problem into obi an complain bibia exhibition no bibia ko so jojo into onima de kudie a NDC for kase yenye de audit e wo register nim. Over point 4 or say IT staff utilized the register viewer to scrutinize the register and reported discrepancies for correction. Or see, time and not what we call verification. No? In fact, the CNSA exhibition, no, officers, ye computer, no IT staff, no, to me, juma ye, Emma Sebio, shishemu, and one who say, problem no, solve it. Into baby war Ghana ha, Sebio, exhibition, no, be complaining ya, to solve that problem, no, sa center, into almost centers, 40,000, be any, IT staff, no, electoral commissioners, officers, a juma mudi and crojin, obi no complaining ye na de omo complaining ye krampo no e ho na omo solve problem ni nyina ehu se bibia ye krojin. Now uko enima, this is what the EC said. This approach has been effective in helping to clean the register and rid it of discrepancies. For the record, the same approach was adopted by the Commission prior to the production of the final register in 2020. Now, it worked effectively. Evidence shows that there were no votes. Evidence shows that there were no voters who were denied the opportunity to vote during the 2020 elections. Or say strategy where normally 2020 elections. No? In fact, a Jumadi Omudi in the 2024 time exhibition no any Bibiano the same thing normally in the 2020 ya to abanafinchima obia and complain say nidi any registered him into a person catch Ghana for say Jumadi Odi in the 2020 nipa 8 we no sa Jumadi na no we in there into entina honi entie. Because 2020 Juma odi no and the ku nipa nwotwe o se saa Juma na odi ne de o wa rehye mu se ebu adwuma pa ama obi anwanka ama sebio wantwi bi ansi wo de police station enti yan mani yan ti ase se Juma de odi 2020 nipa wuye no eno ana o sa be 2024 enti on ti ase se Ghana for ni NDC for any de Electoral Commission CSO suka se on audited register no uko edima se na Mensah ka. Or say, this is the same approach we have adopted to clean the 2024 PVR, and we have no doubt that it will deliver the same outcome, namely a credible and robust final voter register ahead of the 2024 election. So basically, Osamena Apuchira must say, Jumadi Odi 2020 Omudi 2020 register no, and no one Omudia Omudi 2024 into Onima de Kudientia yepe eyede audit e wo register nim. Momi enko enim EC SA ejujan sembim moma men kan na medwo munchira mu. Mensah SA kasa no osaka asembi eka ho. Oko page 6 or can be or say corrupt and incomplete voter data. Or say the production of the provisional voter register PVR cannot cannot perfect. The production of the Provisional Voters Register (PVR) cannot perfect. It involves the retrieval of data from a database and formatting into a register that is presented to the public. In the extraction of the data, network errors may occur and lead to the corruption of data, which is then expressed in the PVR. This did occur in the production of the PVR. Now, however, this was detected and the affected registers were promptly regenerated during the exhibition. Or see, register no, dear Emani siya ema data ni bi ekodi baby efa baby and say time na omudi djuma no sebio omo hu say network problem nti ema endini bi na ewo say ekọ baby ewo say ekọ any information bi ewo say ekọ baby ekọ no because of network problem any nyome bi a sebio na engine so ye no ene na ma sa problem ni siye nti omo de share network adikudienti anipa bi voters bi yeyi omudi free pusiga ene ko wantongurugu no ene yeyi obi free atofos a constituency ene ne ba nkan no o se o na network problem na emom later no omo huye ena omo check system no ena system no sa correct sa problem na esiye no akore ni mo say integrity of the IT system. Mensah statement, EC statement na make kan achiro no o say the EC is confident. The EC is confident in the security of its IT systems. The system has an audit trail that tracks all entries and modifications irrespective of how minutes they are. Now, I see EC no IT system there a idea more ding ejina ne naso. Na de fe krampo wo mu say obia eden nsaka EC for computers ana nyoma omudidi omudwuma na omo machines bi ha etumi tracke in this enrechi obidi ne saka EC computers ana BVD ana se de ndien a omo machine bi a etumi tracke so asebesi de ne nsaka ye omuvu bibi kwa ha it also omo IT system de ejina na so pampe okore ni no o say it employs both physical and electronic access control policies which utilize either password or biometric or both. We however recognize that there is no perfect system. Almost say almost systems there a use nipa and a computers. Edu point bi a o se nipa da de nyoma gum edu point bi so a o se computers e de djuma no na omagia tum se nipa any computers na computer ho djuma no nti den a infomso ho but omugidi se machines omudi ye djuma no machines de gina na so enya de be mistake nti se eba edjuma ema edjuma na gina na so ema enkofo data se bi obi tumi fa ne sanka de a opese okachira mo se ono ne machines no the computers no any omudi sa adwuma ne de krojin bibia dan akwem okone ni was say a case in point is the transfer done by our officer in Pusiga who exploited the absence of a liveliness check in voter identification and used ID photos to undertake unauthorized transfer of voters. Now, it is important to note that the commission detected this anomaly, identified the vulnerability, and immediately put a remedy in place. More importantly, the presence of blah blah blah. A woman say officer bako Pusiga. Sa officer of Pusiga no to me movie nipa ding every Pusiga. Every echo another district and another polling center. Now almost say adikudienti esi and say officer no sebio na ewo ekwan bia na nka so diso na nka so otwen na ode information na nka sa na yesa adwuma no edi make sure so obi ababa ho bia abe register no information nyina no wahwe na so officer no wa ndi sa mra no so ode pictures keke na yesa adwuma no enu nti na ma sa nipa dodo no mo Pusiga no omudi kopie baby na o se sa de no omotie no omo ye hudwuma edi hudwuma masesia no omode sebio correction ne baya bibia na akwem question ne say enti say anka omo ho ne ehu ena man report officer na enti nka na nka ete ha no anka saa nipa officer ne move ye no anka ye nyina anka enim say move saa nipa no Mensah person kire say officer na adwuma na de na odi no Pusiga move nipa din every Pusiga ko be foforo no sebio saa de na officer no nanka o say nka ofa system bim nanka odi information bebre ansa na otumenya access no na officer no edikoti kwan so na odi nkofo pictures keke yes adwuma no it means say somebody can break into the system and do what they want to do, and then after that walk out of the system and allow the system to run. And it's a Ghana focus say, if this can happen, then the probability says Sanyoma will be SEC our Titiru Ashanti region high. In fact, Enrechi yate story be say court bi ahye say nipa 1,000 bi a transfer omo anya no ekwan paso into east no ensa enye transfer in the back. It means say the register is not credible. Even Ashanti region ye wiem, Ashanti region ye tigum, Ashanti region obi anim say abadodo afiri oba ye wiemu na sebio ekoso ho no. Omo ankasa court e wa Ashanti region aka say transfer bi omo ye na nsen no east na ye no sa transfer no emfa kwan mu koti kwan bi so no ye transfer no into east na sanko back na onko reverse transfer no. Then it means say these things happening no, there are so many places in Ghana sadie na si. So the EC is not the same people and also the same institution also am here almost am correct e be ka kire e was see any EC ni nyina e correct this problem no. So who check EC for excuse or mama say pusiga dey see e NDC for and a che officer no and am ka kire the whole Ghana say we na EC officer na ye. It means say bibi sa ekoso bantama say NDC ni no ehu a na se bekoso say bibi sa ekoso kwabre a na say NDC ni no ehu a ebekoso. And it is important to say ye nyina ebe be registered nim na ama independent forensic auditors aba na ma be sa adwuma na ye nyina ni tua na ehu say okay easy correction omo so ma ye na omo ye na ye te hei wonko na wura dem ho e na okọ na kotwa gare konko ba ko baaye oba ya ka kire se edan nim no gare na ewom ni nyina aboto ba ko na sa ode gare konko ba ko peso na baaye ene se wo si edan na wura mu no gare boto ba ko no ukosa konko ba ko no gare boto na sa mumma ye nyina ye wura dem wo ne enko hwe se gare na ego boto dum no gare na sampa o so mpene ye no na tia easy ena wura dem ena wo say gare boto ba ko one sack ukoba no udi konko ulonka ba ko pene bae ena obeka che abontene say gare one sack na ye nyina hu se ko she dem no e ulonka ba ko ena say okay ye nheda njiwundi inti apese no wura dem ne ko hwe say sa gare boto no e ulonka ba ko pe ena kuma o se wo mpene o pese wanga sa o sa ko dem ho na wo ko hwe na obeka kire say gare boto no e ulonka ba ko na se nyoloka ye pese ye nyina ye ko say ye kodem ho na say gare no eye boto ba ko ye olonka ba ko ne ngo say oh na wo ka no kure ye ne ye nimegu ase ade nti na won pese be wura dem ho akoche say boto ba ko no e olonka ba ko ne fa na say there's more gare in the room. So one penny na say wo no ye kromfo because wo ka kire say oh edan ne de e wa wo dan wa na wo prema no pa wa na wo mu kwan mu say wo betiti mu ntentan wa na wo mu kwan say wo bedi nkonwa besisi ye se atiase e ye wo dan na so gare na simu no e ye nyina e gare. So Emra is in the corner and say, Omo catcher say, oh, Sebio, this is number 2, we go to number 3. Yenina ya dying, Obia or dying, and the Yenina high down bako, and a easy the shesso. Technically, only down demuno. And a easy say Gary Botos dining, and so could check Gary Botono back a conco bray. Oba Bontina catcher say, oh, a diner Gary no simuno, Olon Kabako pe a botobacco, and as no. Olonka ba ko nya boto ba ko because boto na wo no e olonka ba 50 ansa nya boto ba ko ena e ka kire o se ende me nyina yenko check say boto ba ko no e olonka ba ko a o se wo mpene adentira o se o e dan ne de e wa wo dan even though ye ne high dan ma no technically e udi na da so wo na opera dem ho o so na pa na hye nkonwa wo na ogide wo mpase ye enti wo mpene e ma yenko dem na wo pese wo nko awukọ na wo sa akọ check. Now make sure say oh sa na gare boto no enye na wo ko dem wo ba be ka kire say oh sa enye boto baako enye konko baako na se bi o menhu ni ye ene si yate still ye pese ko hwese konko no ene gare no ene boto no e wo dem ho a ye ne pese hu se konko gare ena boto ye pese hu se sa anyoma ni nyina wo dem ho a wo so wo mpene wo bodam wo ye kromfo wo ye wi unim nyansa je Mensah o se bonitimutuo o pese o say democracy no one boss man asare o mu nim nyansa. Now, each the statement, third one, Mamincho. This is a third statement from the EC. Asama muka eni. Discrepancies in the voter transfer. Discrepancies in the voter transfer. easy for say in your petition almost track on my NDC I could enter on pe auditing no almost say in your petition you indicated that some 243,540 voters were transferred illegally in the provisional voters register. You allege that the said transfer were without participation of voters. We wish to state that the transfers were legal. Easy say, mo NDC for krata breye, mo ka kire say, nipa beye 243,540 no, ya ye omo transfer ya tam omo din akọ beebi a sebio na omo nim ho bibia. Na easy say ya ka kire mo NDC for say, sa nipa 243,000 na ya sesa omo din without their consent no, omo say sebio emrantia. Eno na easy ka kire Ghana for through the NDC. Now during our press conference on 2nd September 2024, the commission explained that the 2024 absent voters list and the transferred voters list provided to the political parties inadvertently included all transfers undertaken since 2020, hence the higher than expected figures. This is not an illegality as claimed in your petition. What happened was that records for all transfer that took place in 2020, 2023 and 2024 were presented in the register given to the political parties. This resulted in a higher figure recorded for the transfer. This has been corrected. Almost say a year 2020, 2023 and 2024 a year numbers na sebio almost our transfers no Adikudientia Emma NDC focus a deeper 243,000 say almost 240,000, 50,000. Sandy pano ya transfer mo without their knowing. Almost say ya transfers no from 2020 to 2023 every 2024 no carry forward the bemu into moving numbers no sebio na numbers na so nti ema ne be look like say movie numbers akese but na numbers akese no movie they see and say ankasa no transfer sa anyoma no na numbers ne so Inti ebi omo 10,000 ha na omo transfer 15,000 from 2020 na omo de beka 10,000 na ewo 2023 na why you be so omo transfer 43,000 nanso de 22,000 if you say numbers edini bi na ewo 2020 ni mu no eno na ewo 2023 ni mu a omo de 2020 ba 2023 inti omo ka che NDC for any Ghana for say nipa 243,000 540 no omo person omo ka che omo say omaye emom enye illegality even though what they did no is a mistake but enye illegality omo say omo ye mfomso na enso enye krono omo say de omo ye no omo nim say eye mfomso omo movie edini bi free 2020 edeba 2023 edeba 2024 no omo check omo ankasa anya adwuma na ehu say edina omo movie no the right names omo de ba ha de akwa ha no omo say wo mo say eye mfomso na omo ye Omaja tum se eyemfomso na emom enye krono ade bia yentumi nkan kire mo se omabo krono. Into the question here is Sanka NDC for ehu se nipa almost 250,000 ye move omudin sana anka hwan na ebeka kire se sa problem we see. Let's say the NDC did not notice this. Let's say the NDC never saw this. We would have gone into the elections with this mistake. And do you know what this mistake can cause? That is the question. Let's say NDC did not see and they are called into the elections with this your so-called mistake you have done, which you are saying it is not an illegality. The question is, into the 240,000 people we echo 2024 elections anymore. Into the anka ebesino kan wan nebe favor no. Problems anka de beba anka wan nebe favor no. It means to say you people knew what you were doing. You were just waiting for people not to pay attention to slot in all these numbers to help the NPP. That is what you were trying to do. NDC for anything NDC for say you the same person cause a problem no. You cannot be the same person solving the problem. Po enka say stand aside. Say they want independent auditors to come. Abra so kan no mu nyina mo nhwe. Se ne be ya mo easy no. Trust na was a Ghana for the mam no emu be ya ding. NDC ni Ghana for any Alankash party no mon ka say easy step aside. Say easy just open the books, let an independent auditor come, including the stakeholders, the political parties. How difficult is this? How difficult is this? Easy say, they are not going to allow. It means the register is bloated. It means register no the dimbia be shema person the boy NPP. It's a fact. Jane Mensah ne boss man asare mo no ko tam edimbia fifiri srem tam dia free central region move numbers e dia kwache NPP stronghold wia abadimu ama NPP inti nim say ye bie nkrata mu a Ghana fo nyina behu say wia abadimu ansa ne yekoto aba no. So no Ghanaian should trust the Electoral Commission. Ghana ni BN also trust the Electoral Commission because from their own explanation they have admitted say a mistake. So why a mistake? Na senka mistake no be a hua and it would have gone in the favor of another person. So it is always important for us to also check your credibility again. In the East, they have rigged the elections. Ria abanim, dinkai moving numbers biyama MPP before the elections. And notina, boss sorry, any J Mensah, they are saying they will never allow as Ghanaians to look in the register because you share registered him, you be registered him. We will never have an election already rigged. You be registered him. Bube wants be omo nipa voters at the Akoma Ashanti region. I am telling you. Omo ria abano, omo sisa edin at the MPP. Omo ria constituencies and our packing in our culture egu NPP constituencies so enti J Mensah knows now nim there time was we mu nyina or say right now no omo corrections no na the person catch Ghana for ne say we kura na ema asem no kura time no J Mensah said the person catch Ghana for ne say omo corrections no na my corrections no register them no the exhibition no saba. Now the most interesting thing is say exhibition no I will say limited exhibition. You see also a corrected BBA or registered him. So I corrected BBA or registered my it means there was a mistake in it. A bit my say obi din free and I say obi ha ohuni din and I say obi ha you moving free ebia ho e de na ko e takwa. Enti I was say Ghana for e day esa ko registered him so mu din wom. J Mensah say the all catch Ghana for a moshemi and a dream say register no also a corrections na wie so person will check say within free mu a also ko online enya de omode register na ba mo district any de mo constituency ema mo ahwem register na yele kwato aba na also want to print biem if you say emre nim say obe print new register me yele kwato aba de all so de enya de why correction inti de all see ano enya papa in the see and wire correction or no what the audio computer so yeni enko computer so na yenko check say abana ebana yedin wo mu anase yedin nim J Mensah pese ekuacha ekuabrefo a ote asankregwa kurase only data no or see onko internet no so no onko check na onko check na so hu problem bia o me report ma easy kwasi aba we has me o ka kire mu or see some person will check say we deal or register anymore or they are going to online register no only time will be printed because time we need hot one or secondly so uko online now mama abrewana or ti akromfie no on ko ni computer so no onko check say the deal will be so beto aba or say nana and now mama na oti akromfie no so okọ internet no so na say ohun say the deal ni ma ombra easy ombe report en kan kire om say the deal ni san kwase asebu ehin na wuti bi wo Ghana san kwasi asem we na ahemfo tete Ghana tafreba omiato mumu bi mabubo da mana san kwasi asem omunim se ekuro ne besai NPP J Mensah ne ka kire say yeni ayetua ne tax ne erehwe ne kwasi ano o see yeni enko internet ne so ye maame no mamuti nkurase ye papa no mamuti nkurase ebi mumpo nim what the internet is ebi mumpo nim how to at the end of the day access short code no or say or the BBA friend short code abeto inti yanko hwehwe short code no ye ko hwehwa register no wo so ne yanko check BBA yedin wo na ye ko sa short code no so ye phone no so na ye nsa nka ye nantimra isi be report nkire no 2020 elections. About a month or two to elections, J Mensah a new register. 2024, Also want to me printing new register time new ho. You're about 2 months and over. Also want to me printing register. Into men country Ghana for you now say on the Mensah and boss man sorry almost say I'm gonna be a short code aba. Into mo amosha bo nkras no monko short code no so. Register ne de on fan kire wansa ne ato aba. Into go short code no so a na say check short code no na wudi ni register ni mu a na waba easy. Faka bra. Na be ka che ne say ukoye na we hu din. Into die na omonye. We momo Jimmy. We mu oma bodam. These fools, we are not supposed to entertain these fools, eh? A crobia is serious, Mensah any bossman asaremo, uncle say ye tata or mamuja jumano. A crobia case serious, uncle say Mensah can resign in there. But a soft one be a acron for. A him fully be dodono, a cassiani acron for. Almost some young paid for Ghana, dodoni acron for, they are looking on. They are waiting for this selfish, dirty woman to destroy all of us. Boss man, I said, "Kwasiampe and who fee way okasa obinti okasa gunu hwinim Jimmy way kwasiafo mienu way ebe say Ghana and your elections no. I was see a phone so near check short code. Na me ma na otia senkregwe kurasse no. Ono short code or yeden. Fa book ne bra. Na ye nyina yen kohwe book nim. Na me hu se me din bia efia brego wo ho. Na me nkofie nkoda election day ma famekara beto aba. Wo se me nkoto data. Na me nkofa short code. Na me nkobo short code no. Na me nkohwe se me din wo so a na me hu me din a. Me mfa me sika anfo kan sambra wo ho kwase aba. Na me meka nkire wo. Inse nipa 60,000, 100,000, 400,000, nipa 1 million. Omuko na so mo ntumi access your information. Omu nyina anfo ka embra ho easy. You are a foolish woman. We are bad thing. You are stupid. We or you Jimmy for a Krobianka bonitimutu because we can see clearly this woman is destroying our democracy. And until the coup for the assistant soldier for Dinichi because her job is to come and destroy us. Inti yankoto bundle, chata bundle, ni afan check it, see a beto abadi biala see Toby. Na Mensah Ghana enedia. Na mwa himfuni bina motiti Ghana na moki kan kwasi asem no sankwa ese umonte. Mwa himfuni bina motiti Ghana na moto son kwasi asem no. Can't you see this? Mo so for bi na mo te Ghana mo din kwasese no mo hu san kwasese mo yi e di nkwasiasem na ekoso Ghana no inti JA Kufuor ye ex president no is he not seeing this nonsense e di nkwasiasem na de te so Ghana no the woman is destroying the democracy entokwa besi nipa bewu oman ne besei nipa baako ne hu fi we say a confirm we ne tete Ghana so ne so. Such a dirty woman. Nobody's demonstrating. We are not going out there. We are not angry. Mahamudu Bawumia said this rigging will favor him. What is Wakan Wasem? He's happy. Ya bonipa 82 2020. Bawumia de kwasiya Wakan Wasem is in there. Or catch us or in crimini. Muna fiki to say we. Such a dirty man. He could not even speak on the murders of the people who were murdered in 2020. He did not speak on it, and he has not spoken on it till date. Now my sorry say remember Bawumia be di me so ademe Jimmy o abemu you heard the police council ya boni pan what you two oti krom ha you've not spoken about it. You are telling us say ento abama na enya ahemfo nkwasiafo bi tete Ghana so Bawumia so ye nya ahemfo ehiafo bi ahemfo mutuma fin bi ahemfo bi omondwene ahemfo bi agimifo bi a they only think about their stomach. They are not telling this guy in the face to say you are a problem. You and your government, you need to go. Ochina ubewu ohine foforo na osa di nkwasiasem tafre Bawumia to all because car phone tantan bi ato amano all because nkwasia tribe bi all because Jimmy Sembi ekoso Ghana amanfo bi dwin say omo ye nipa chan nipa bi because tribal foolishness enti nipa say democracy na yete ha so ye Jimmy asofo gu Ghana hwe amena yakotu won kran $58 million. Maintain so be sorry against this. This is wrong. This government has to go. As so for be to Ghana will be a jom. Na me akora me meka somebody di matem. Me akora mabodam me na me meka ni di matem. Me na me kasa ni papa tem. Mumubi mo Jimmy. And these people will keep treating you people like dogs. Yeah,
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases. PENDREAM TV. I see say a lot of people are moving from the traditional media to the social media. And PENDREAM, you are setting the pace because you bring the issues as they are. And the those are the issues. And then Unipa are not ready for just ordinary endorsement. But people want to hear the issues. What are the issues? What are the possible solutions? So for me, I'm endorsing PENDREAM TV. And I'm recommending, say, Obi Biana who feel it's traditional media and why you're bored with it, I'm going to live up to expectation. Your next last stop, PENDREAM TV.